So, in case you haven't figured it out, I write about black people a lot, because I just so happen to get,
Well.
And I write a lot about the cyclical nature of the media's consumption of black bodies, which is kind of a voice that I found through working with One Leg Open. Like, I cannot stress enough, I do not know what I would be doing without this organization. Probably nothing. I don't know. Like, my boyfriend, he fell in love with Poet Roger. I don't know what he would like. You're like, ugh, not Poet Roger, gross. I don't know.
Regular Roger.
There is no regular Roger. But I write about this cycle where we get upset about some sort of big black catastrophe and then we forget about it. We get upset about another one and we forget about it. It's like this endless cycle that's almost as certain to me as the water cycle. So in other words, history repeats itself like water, and water repeats itself like history. You see, we learn in school that water holds on to a distant past, that we're drinking the same water from decades or even centuries ago, meaning the water raining down on us today is the same water that left all those people without a place to go after Katrina. The same water in the rivers the Underground Railroad followed to freedom. The same water in the rivers the Negro speaks of. The same water we wash our curls in. The same water we wade in that God troubled. The same water left rusted and indigestible in Flint's pipes. The same water they found Emmett Till in. The water in the hoses they sprayed us with is the same water that caught us when we jumped ship and held us tight until nothing hurt anymore and buried us where no one could find us again. This dirty water, this muddy water, this bloody water, guilty water, filthy water. Water repeats itself like history. History repeats itself like water. We learn in school that history holds on to a distant past, that we're living the same history from decades or even centuries ago, meaning the history coming down on us today is the same history that left all those people without a place to go after Katrina. The same history in the rivers the Underground Railroad followed to freedom. The same history in the rivers the Negro speaks of. The same history we wash our curls in. The same history we wade in that God troubled. The same history they found Emmett Till in. The history in the hoses they sprayed us with is the same history that caught us when we jumped ship and held us tight until nothing hurt anymore and buried us where no one could find us again. This dirty history, this muddy history, this bloody history, guilty history, filthy history. History repeats itself like water, and water repeats itself like history. Thank you.
Yeah.